That's who we might get
Oh,
him next.
okay. So you got the
That's who
regular
I
title.
want next. Matter of
So
fact. But listen, like I told
correct.
everybody that I talk to, I tell them this: Spence and Crawford, they can't have a rematch. If they do have a rematch, yeah, Spence gonna have to get that
Exactly.
IBF title up, the 147
54.
title to Boots, because Boots was the mandatory. Now Boots is the interim world champion. You know what I mean? So that belt gonna have to come my way. We'll fight for it, or they're gonna have to pass it on. Either one. You know what I mean? Either way, I mean, yeah. You know what I mean? And just like I said, with Quinones, oh yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
they threw that up about us Quinones, because we wanted all them guys, man. We've been asked for them guys, but everybody was held up because of the pandemic when it started. Remember, everybody's waiting for Spence and Crawford, because they had everybody waiting at one time. So everybody was waiting. That's why we only fought one time last year. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah, I spoke to Stanionis.
yep,
He told me that he's like everyone in the
exactly,
welterweight division,
exactly.
anybody in the
But
top five, they're
Quinones, like
just
you can't
waiting.
take nothing from
It's the
Quinones
same thing
either.
with
He's
Canelo.
another
Everybody
good
was
fighter,
waiting
man.
on
They could
him.
talk smack if you want to, but he's a good fighter, man. You know what I mean? I praise all them guys, man. You know what I mean? I don't talk about no fighters, man. Hey, you wouldn't be in that position that you're in now if you wasn't no good fighter. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Right.
right.
But let's be honest here. When it comes to Stanionis, I mean, is there
Oh,
another
oh,
stoppage in this
for
him?
Boots,
Because it
you mean?
just seems to me
Oh
it's
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
a
yeah. You
tailor-made
hit on the nose,
style.
man. You know the
But
game, man.
yeah,
You know the game. You know the game. Yeah, I
yeah,
think it would. I think
it's
it
gonna
would look
look
worse
bad. It
because
could
the way
probably
the
look
way he
worse
come at
than
us.
Ramos
And this,
Aldo,
and
but
this boy was a puncher, way bigger puncher
yeah,
than Quinones. Uh, 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 what's his name? Villa. Villa was a way bigger puncher than him.
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
And like I always kept on saying, and everybody was saying,
Come
Villa
on.
beat most of them
Yeah.
47 pounders, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, he'll be most of them. And just like I said, though, but I don't know how
Hmm.
he recovered from that beating he took from Boots. You notice you ain't see nothing up on the Instagram or nothing about him talking nothing. You ain't see nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
heard. Yep, yep.
He was in the hospital for a little bit, I heard. Yeah.
Oh, that's my
Um,
man.
yeah, I'm from
Oh, that's
Massachusetts,
I
so
like
my
I
guy
like
was
Rashidi
Rashidi
Ellis.
Ellis. I was
He a
really
good fighter
wanting to see
too, but
that fight
he
happen.
wouldn't last
Yeah, I
with
know.
Boots. Only thing
Yeah,
about him, he can move good. But when you stop
I know.
moving, what's gonna
I
happen?
know.
You know what I mean? And that's what I said to one of his guys from his stable when him and Boots were on the same card. And I said, huh? Not Boo Boo. Boo Boo's my man, not
Boo
Boo
Boo?
Boo. But
Andres?
one of his
Boo
guys
Boo Andres?
that worked with him and his team. I forgot the guy's name, but it wasn't Boo Boo. I know Boo Boo. It was the Spanish guy.
His
Yeah, it was.
coach
And
Alex
he was
Herrera?
saying something about what
Yeah, the bald guy, right?
Rashidi do and all this stuff. What you thinking on that? I told him. I said, man, Rashidi move a lot. All we had to do is cut the ring off and put the pressure on him behind it. Yeah, eventually he's gonna get tired. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all. You see how Boots do that? That
Yeah, stab to the
strong stab.
body.
That's how Boots broke Villa down. You know what I mean? You
Hmm.
know, and you gonna throw on Boots. Boots coming back on you, man. And then Boots can
Hmm.
punch too. See, that's another thing. He's fast. Yeah, thanks. He can punch
Bozy, I think he's
and
the
he
hardest
fast. He
puncher
put
in
them
welterweight right now.
combination together. He know how to do all that stuff, man. But like I said, they ain't seen nothing yet, man. I'm telling you. They're gonna see all that stuff that he was just doing, that slow motion stuff.
Hmm.
I didn't really pay attention to it until people were bringing it to my attention. Boosted that stuff in slow motion. And I just looked back at the tape. I said, man, I ain't paying no attention to that stuff. I said, yeah, I did see that. You know what I mean? I tell him to have fun, but don't have too much fun, brother. You get caught. You know what I mean? Don't have too much fun. You know? Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
he come around, shoot the
Yeah.
right hand so
But see, and
slow,
that's what I'm
hits you
talking
with the
about.
uppercut,
This
pivots
is what I'm
to
talking
the
about.
point that he's behind them.
Boots know how to do the angles and them side to side, all that stuff. He been doing that since he was young, but he didn't. Nobody had to bring that out yet. That little bit came out right there. But I'm saying nobody didn't bring nothing out of him yet.
Yeah.
Nobody. All the guys that he fought. You know what I mean? It,
Hmm. Yeah. And that movement you speak
Oh,
upon,
that's what I'm
I
talking about.
feel
Yep,
like that would
yep,
give like
absolutely.
so
And
much
another,
trouble to Spence because he's so
but the
heavy
thing this
footed.
though, another way,
Yeah,
another
that
way
it's
you
gonna
beat
he's gonna
Spence,
stop both of them.
you want to fight Spence sometime inside. You want to fight him, you got to back him up. You got to back Spence up, man. All that boxing, that's good. We'll box for a while, but when you inside, we're gonna fight you inside. And remember, Boots punch hard. You know what I mean? And Spence get you with accumulation of punches. He can punch too, but Boots punch hard. So we inside with him. Oh, I know what we're gonna do.
Mhm.
I know what we're gonna do. Yeah, I know what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? We've been
I
talking
could
about young
imagine
guys a
it.
long
Trust me.
time ago. And Crawford talk about no,
um,
nobody ain't up. Crawford, you know, we sound you way back. We've been sound you way back then. And I got on FaceTime with him, like me and you now, and tell him. He said, nah, well, if that's the case, we was gonna Gillian him. You seen that? Yeah, you heard what I told him, right? Yeah, but you're gonna fight anesthesia instead of fighting
yep,
Boots.
seen
Boots
it.
is number 12, you called for Boots.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You talking about you? We turned down the fight with you, man. We ain't turned down no fight.
Hmm.
You can talk to my man Steven Espinosa about that. He know we try to set that up, but they wanted me to come over to what's that organization that he was with, the last one, and he supposed to got 10 million. They try to get they try to get me to come
Oh,
over.
I heard
They
about
ain't, I
that. I
said no,
seen
I'm
that.
loyal to
Black Prime.
Showtime. What I mean by loyal to Showtime,
Yeah,
I ain't never signed them. I'm the only one like that. I never
you got a good deal.
to them because they treat us fair. You know what I mean? And they do everything for us, man. You know what I mean? And Steven is a good guy. I don't care what nobody says. He's a good guy, man. You know what I mean? And he helps. You know, we need tickets for this, man. He gives whatever we want, man. And the pay is good. You know what I mean? And you know, I had money. I had big offers from Matchroom, the Zone. You know, Eddie Hearns. You know, uh, ESPN. What's my man name? Top Rank. Bob Aaron. They wanted Boots. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you know, people offering good money.
Bob.
Oh, I'm all right where I'm at, man. You know what I mean? You know, and then it's just me and Boots. You know what I mean? Then got Cameron on the side. Cameron on the side. He's still on the side, but I'm the one. You know what I mean? You know, I control a lot of stuff, man. You know what I mean? And you know, that's my son, so I'll make
Mm,
sure everything's right with him.
yeah. Yeah, that it's very
Right?
important for like
Yeah.
when you're a coach and a father in that position to be able to make sure that your son gets moved properly because we've seen, you know, what Tim Bradley said is like he believes that the father
I was going. I
and
was.
coach
Yeah. I was going
relationship
to say that.
shouldn't really, you know, be
Yeah,
in
I was
boxing,
going to
but
say
we
that
all
to you,
know
and you just took the words out of my
we
mouth
all
about that,
know not for
about Tim saying
everybody
that.
though.
That's because Tim's father wasn't the right father for him. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Look all the rest of the fathers, man. You know, yeah, Mayweather father. You know what I mean?
Mm,
You know what I mean? Zab Judah. You know what I mean? You know, the fathers, man. That's not but fathers taking over, taking over. You know what I mean? They taking over. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, father. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You
that's
know,
Inouye's father too was
man,
his coach,
I can name a whole lot of fathers, man. You know what I mean?
and the
And
list
some
goes
of them don't work
on
out,
and
and
on and
some of them
on.
do. But the majority of them worked out, you know? And I ain't like him saying that because he had his father in his corner one time.
Hmm.
So I guess that's the feeling that he take. I mean, because what your father did to you, it must wasn't right. You know what I mean? Because what we doing is right. We right at the top.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?